Hi. Why I'm interested in talking about international film festivals is because it's very much part of learning filmmaking and knowing more about the process of filmmaking. Today, many international film festivals have got many interesting multi level dimensions. It is not just screening films anymore. For a very long time, of course, screening films are very the most important aspect of the international film festivals. I remember I've been attending the International Film Festival of India, which is called IFFI now. Those days, there was two kinds of film festivals. One is called IFFI, International Film Festival of India. Other is called Filmotsav. Every alternate year, IFFI will be held in New Delhi, which is a competitive film festival. The next year, there will be a non-competitive film festival, which is called Filmotsav, just celebration of cinema. That will be held in many metro cities of India. As a film student, I remember watching films, in those both Filmotsav and IFFI. One thing I still remember of this film festival, which really helped me to learn cinema. Even today, whenever I talk about the various aspects of filmmaking, the great filmmakers, actually the starting point was these film festivals. If you were a youngster who was burning to make your first film, if you have not attended any international film festival, please, this year itself, anywhere, because now international film festivals are being held everywhere. In all major cities of India, international film festivals are being held. Unlike those days it was a different ball game. When you go to Delhi or somewhere else to watch a film, those days film festivals are held minimum 2 weeks. I remember many Delhi film festivals were held for 14 days, 2 full weeks, in addition to 3 additional day screenings before the festival began. In effect, there were 17 days of screening. When you go and watch films from different parts of the world continuously for 17 days, you travel through different space and time. After 14 or 15 or 17 days, when you return home, what normally people call jet lag, I don't know what do we call this. It's a different kind of a jet lag. You would have completely lost the time and space orientation. Normally jet lag will take a day or 2. These festival jet lags would take a week or 2 to become normal, because you, as a cineast, you travel through different parts of the world, different parts of the stories, different parts of the stories world, different characters. When you come out, it's a different thing. But of late, the new dimensions I was talking about this film festival is screening one major part. Now, there are different sections of screening. Now, there will be a retrospectives of important directors or remastered classics film festival. One very new aspect for the last, almost a decade, I must say, a decade or little more than a decade, is master classes. These master classes are always attended, full house, mostly by youngsters, film students. Even in Cannes Film Festival, every year there are master classes. Last year there was a master class focused on American cinema. All top people from American Hollywood were giving classes. Christopher Nolan was giving a class. Many famous actors were giving a class. Previous year, Clint Eastwood gave a master class, full house. People are thronging upon to know. Clint Eastwood, as you know, in mid-80s, still making wonderful films. His recent film called The Mule, what a wonderful film. Not only a artistic, very impactful film, also it was a big commercial success. That is one important thing. But also, of late, the number of days of the film festival is being reduced In one way, I personally feel it's sad. Especially Indian Film Festival of India, from 17 days it has been reduced to now simply 8 days. Now, no more screen, not more than 8 days. It starts first day. The closing ceremony is on the 8th day evening. First day evening opening ceremony, 8th day evening closing ceremony. In effect, only 8 or the 9 days of film festival. That is also part of the changing scenario of the film festival. Before we go to this year's particular Cannes Film Festival, I would like to say this Cannes Festival starts on 14th of this May. I am going to give you every week a small section on what is happening in the Cannes Film Festival once the festival begins. What are the important films that is being screened this year's 72nd Cannes Film Festival? What are the films mainly in the competition section? Because only films that are screened competition section will have a chance to win the Palme d'Or.